All right, we back. Thank you for tuning in to the channel. If this is your first time here, please do consider liking and subscribing. If you find any benefit from the content today we're speaking about 9 fragrances that are sweet but complement monsters. Okay, about 7 designer, 1 niche, 1 clone. Let's get into it. Yeah, we going right in. Versace Eros. This is the Eau de Toilette. This is the big bottle, 6.7. Had this bottle for a couple years now. Is it hyped? Absolutely. Is there a reason for it? Absolutely. It's something about this mint, this apple, this tonka bean, this vanilla. This is actually going to be around for a minute, okay? There's some of these sweeter fragrances that I feel like could be shelved over time. You know, if your fragrance palette has developed, you might have already shelved this, but remember, there's new people getting into fragrances all the time, and that could be you, and you won't be wrong for wearing this, okay? Listen to that twice. Versace Eros Eau de Toilette. Okay, now they do have the Eau de Parfum. Personally, I feel like they're both projection monsters and sillage monsters, so I don't think you need to have two. I'm a huge advocate for not basically having fragrances that are redundant in your collection. Okay, save your coin. Okay, go with either the Parfum or the Eau de Toilette. You cannot go wrong. This is a great addition to the fragrance. I feel like this is, a great addition to your collection, but this is something that I feel like will be in the collection 5 to 10 years from now. I don't think that this is something that you'll shelf and you won't revisit in that amount of time. And that to me says something about fragrances, okay? Versace Eros Eau de Toilette. You already see the bottle. I've been wearing this fragrance for a minimum of 15 to 16, 17 years. What am I talking about? Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Male, but this is Ultra Male. You can't go wrong with any in the line, okay? This fragrance, it's iconic. That pear, that lemon, that patchouli. Think about a fragrance that can actually be worn that long. Still hyped by, you know, the online community. Okay, people have been wearing this fragrance for a reason. They've come out with so many flankers, which this is a flanker. 15, 16 years ago, I was rocking the original Le Male. Okay, that says something about this. All right, this fragrance is not going anywhere. I feel like this is another one that's going to basically be around for another 10 to 15 years. They could have another flanker or 2 or 10, but this is something that isn't going anywhere, okay? If you haven't smelled this and you're looking for something sweet that is a mass appealing compliment getter, definitely for going out, definitely for at night, definitely even close encounters, okay? This is, you're going to be, I don't want to say the loudest in the room, but they're going to notice you when you walk in based on the amount of spray that you have with this fragrance. If you're looking for that, you need to have this in your collection. Any of them. But this one in particular is one of my favorites. Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. They bet not to discontinue this. I remember where I was when I bought this. Minneapolis, Mall of America. One of the second YSLs I had in my collection. On the verge of being discontinued, if not being discontinued already. And I apologize for that if it is. But I never hear YouTubers talking about this. And I love this fragrance. If we're talking about sweet, and especially going into the YSL line, YSL Parfum Intense. This fragrance is so good, they made a women's version out of it, okay? If you're rocking with a female and she's rocking that Libre, that's this. They just did, you know, a little razzle dazzle and made it feminine. That is this fragrance. This is excellent, okay? Orange blossom, lemon, violet leaf. This is It's sweet, but it's sexy, okay? And this is very, very smooth, okay? This isn't cloyingly sweet where it's gonna induce a headache or anything like that. This is still YSL. It's still very, very smooth, but it's not bubblegummy, okay? This isn't like a Invictus or anything like that. This is something that's still a gentleman would be wearing. I don't feel like this is a youthful fragrance per se. I feel like this is 30 plus. And y'all know I don't like to really put an age on fragrances. But this right here is a 100% win. The only reason I don't have the big bottle, because y'all know I love big bottles, is because when it first came out, they weren't actually making the big bottle. So I need to go ahead and do my research, which I should have did before I made this video. And I apologize. But if you have not smelled YSL L'Homme Parfum Intense, you're going to stand out because I don't hear anybody talking about it, and I've never met anyone in real life that's actually wearing this cologne, okay? Check it out. YSL L'Homme Parfum Intense. For the comment section, if you got a girl and she's rocking this Libre, and you've actually smelled this, please come back in the comment section and let me know if this smells similar. I just really want to hear what you guys have to say. This is a great clone. I'm just going to put it in your face. Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition. Clone of Herba Pura from Xerjoff. Super late to the party on this, okay? I smelled Herba Pura maybe May of last year, and I wound up getting this clone probably around August of last year. The only thing I don't like about this, and I'll forewarn you, is the initial spray. Don't hop in that elevator. Don't pick that girl up and just spray it right in the car. You got to let this breathe. Get this about 30 minutes, but the dry down is exactly where you want it to be, okay? This is... It's very, very similar to the Herba Pura, okay? That bergamot, vanilla, and that musk is definitely what you want. And I'm talking about $40, something like that on discounters. I mean, I went back and I've been seeing reviews for this maybe 2-3 years, so I see the hype around it. Like I said, I'm late to the party, but this is definitely something. If you like sweet, muskier fragrances that aren't going to be off-putting, mind you, I'm talking about give it a few minutes to let it breathe from the beginning. This is a great addition to the collection, and it's an amazing dupe or clone if you're into those, okay? Check this out. Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition. Highly recommended. Vanilla bomb, okay? If you like vanilla, okay, you want to get your nose on this. Mercedes-Benz Club Black, all right? Hyped in the community for a good reason, okay? A little bit elusive, okay, but it keeps popping up. I'm not going to say it's discontinued because every time I want to look for it, I feel like you can definitely see this or find it within 30 days if you're consistently looking for this online. Probably between like $45 and $55. This is an excellent vanilla scent for a designer at this price. You cannot beat it. This is something that is great for the cold weather, okay, or cooler weather. This is not something to be worn in a high heat, okay? So spring, summer, nah, we not on that. But we definitely talking about fall and winter. This right here, Mercedes-Benz Club Black, again, for the price. You let me know in the comments what you smell that's as good as this on the vanilla side for that price range. Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You talking about a unique fragrance, right? Have I heard about the similarities to Baccarat 540? Absolutely. Is it the same? No, it's not. It's still thick though. Definitely thick, all right? Mancera Instant Crush. Probably one of my best pickups within the last 2 years, and honestly one of the best pickups in the Mancera line next to Cedrat Boise, okay? That saffron vanilla Sandalwood Musk, this stands on its own. It's super individual. It's super unique. This is a fragrance for less than $100 on discounters for the 120 mil. It's something that's going to bring you the compliments that you're looking for, especially on the sweet side. That is not overpowering. Now hold on. Overpowering, it can be if you overspray, but if you know about Mancera, you can't overspray these fragrances, okay? So they're a tad bit synthetic. You know, get in the comments because I might be downplaying that a little bit, but I'm telling you off top, don't overspray this. 2-3 of these and you'll actually be in the game. But this fragrance right here, if you want something that's, I guess, in the same realm as Baccarat 540, you could actually go this route. But again, I still feel like this actually stands on its own. It's very, very individual and unique, and it's unlike anything you have in your collection for under $100. Mancera's Instant Crush is, again, one of my highly recommended fragrances if you like sweet fragrances. Please get involved. People just be getting online, man, just trying to hate for no reason, man. I don't know why people are hating on this. It's 50-50, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is an excellent fragrance, and it's got a place in somebody's collection, and obviously I own it, and you know what? I got the big bottle. Pure Excess by Paco Rabanne. Okay, this is sexy. This is boozy. This is sugary. This is actually delicious. They say it's like a fizzy cola type thing. I don't really know about all of that. But the one note in here that they basically say is in here that is definitely different, and I feel like I don't smell it in any other fragrances, which is prominent to me. I feel like it's this myrrh. This is a great fragrance. This is going to be included in my starter pack video. I feel like this is a little youthful. Okay, this is definitely more nighttime. Okay, this is more going out. I would not consider this a daily wear. This is not going to be a signature scent, and I don't believe this is an office fragrance. But for a younger individual, especially on the going outside, oh my God, this is an excellent fragrance. Yes, you know, if you're probably 40 plus, this is probably not the lane for you, but there's a lot of fragrances that are out there that are, you know, I feel like personally maybe not be for younger people or may not be for older people, but this lane right here, oh my God. If you're looking for a great going out fragrance, you're new to the fragrance game, and you're a little bit on the youthful side, whatever that may be in your mind, okay? Paco Rabanne's Pure Excess. This is the 6.7 ounce bottle for $60. Please smell this. Man, please. You saw that coming out the atomizer. You saw it. Hate on this too. I don't know why. Rasasi Hawas. This is a projection and longevity monster for $40. This sweet, sort of sugary, fruity bomb is excellent. But for whatever reason online, people like to hate on this. I don't know. They make it seem like it, you know, it's something similar to an Invictus clone, even though I think this came out before Invictus. But for $40, okay, please get in the comments and let's go back and forth. I'm really interested in it because I really want to put this argument to rest, you know. You telling me you're going to get something that smells this good. Okay, if you smelled Invictus, this is that same arena. Okay, if you smelled Invictus, okay, you're telling me you're going to get something this good that lasts this long and protects this good for $40. Please give me another comparison. Please do. This is a little youthful. I will say that as well too. I wouldn't expect an older gentleman to be wearing this, but this fragrance does exactly what you need to do when you're talking about sweet. You're talking about juicy, okay? You're talking about sugary, long lasting, and the projection is actually there for $40. it's a reason I actually saved this one to the end, and it wasn't because it's actually trash. This is a great addition to your collection if you're talking about sweet. If you don't necessarily have Invictus, this is a good addition to it. If you already got Invictus, I feel like you don't need to have this, okay? I'm definitely going to say that. If you got the Invictus, original, Aqua, all of that, you don't need to necessarily have this. But if you don't have those, you just get in the game, Rasasi Hawas is what you need. If you don't have any niche fragrances and you want to start off with something a little bit sweet, this is going to always be one of my first references. Parfum de Layton. Okay. The apple, orange, sandalwood, and cardamom in here smells luxurious. This smells like luxury, okay? There's a reason that this is super hyped in the community, okay? This just smells like money. It smells like nothing else on this list that we've actually talked about today. It stands on its own, and truth be told, just on principle, I'm not gonna get a clone, okay? I would just want to actually have this just based on the reactions that I get from this and the way that it smells. Save up your coin to go ahead and get this. I wind up buying this one, I think, for maybe $170, $160. I feel like every 30, 60 days you can actually find a sale on this, discounted somewhere, Joma Shop, anywhere like that. This is a great addition. It needs to be a staple in any serious fragrance collector's collection, okay? Parfums de Layton, which can also be, which I cannot say about any of the other sweet fragrances on this list, this could also definitely be 100% be a signature fragrance. Think about that. Parfums de Layton. All right, we made it to another one. I really do appreciate you coming back to the channel and taking this time and listening to the review. If you got any benefit out of this, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next video.